What causes RC motor problems with the ESC? Imagine you're out on a run with your remote control car, and suddenly it stalls or jerks unexpectedly. That can be frustrating, but often the culprit is an issue between the motor and the electronic speed controller. The electronic speed controller, or ESC, is what manages how much power gets to the motor. When problems happen, it's usually because something isn't right with the electrical connections, the components inside the ESC, or how the system is set up. One common cause is battery polarity reversal. If the wires from the battery are connected backwards, it can cause a short circuit inside the ESC. This can damage internal parts like transistors or chips and lead to failure. Always double-check that the positive and negative leads are connected correctly before powering up. Another issue is excessive current draw. If your motor is working too hard, like when you gear it too high or the motor is overloaded, it pulls more current than the ESC can handle. This can cause the ESC to overheat or trigger its thermal cutoffs, shutting down power to protect itself. Using a motor that matches the ESC's current rating and ensuring your battery can supply enough power helps prevent this. Voltage drops are also a problem. If your battery isn't strong enough or your wiring is poor, the voltage can dip when you accelerate. When the voltage falls below what the ESC needs to operate properly, it might cut power or cause the motor to stutter. Using a high-quality battery with enough capacity and keeping wiring neat and short can help maintain stable voltage levels. Firmware issues can cause problems too. Sometimes the ESC's software gets corrupted or is incompatible with your motor. Updating or reflashing the firmware can fix these glitches. It's a simple process that involves downloading the correct firmware from the manufacturer and following their instructions. Physical damage inside the ESC is another factor. Burned MOSFET transistors, damaged voltage regulators, or soldering errors can all prevent the ESC from working right. Visual checks for burn marks and testing with a multimeter can reveal these faults. If you find damaged parts, replacing or repairing the ESC might be necessary. Conflicts from double-beck systems can also cause erratic motor behavior. If both the ESC and the receiver are powering the servos, interference can happen, leading to jerky movements or unresponsiveness. To fix this, ensure only one power source is supplying the servos, typically the ESC's beck. Lastly, receiver or signal issues can mimic motor problems. Weak signals, interference, or faulty receivers can cause delayed commands or lost signals. This results in the motor jerking or getting stuck. Checking your transmitter and receiver for proper operation and strong signals can help avoid this. When troubleshooting, always start by verifying your battery connections and polarity. Make sure your wiring can supply enough current without voltage drops. Reflash or update the ESC firmware if needed. Inspect the ESC for physical damage and test components if possible. Confirm only one beck is active and that your receiver is working well. Taking these steps can help you identify and fix most problems between your motor and ESC, keeping your RC vehicle running smoothly.